Hello everybody, my name is Laura. Welcome to my channel, Have Coloring Books with Travel. I'm happy to have you guys all here today. I'm working on part 3 of this color by number from the book Mystery Colors, Birds and Flowers. And I'm using these markers, okay, from Guana, right? Hang on, I got a lot of stuff on my desk at the moment, and everything's falling down. Okay, so first of all, I want to welcome you. If you're a regular subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I hope that you like what you see here today, and please like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. My goal this year, by the end of the year, is to hit 500 subscribers, and I'm at 453, so if you could subscribe, that would be nice, and I would appreciate it. Anyways, I'm not sure why my the picture here is kind of blurry. I don't know if it's going to come blurry like that when it's recorded. But anyways, let's get started. So last time when I left off on part 2, I was working on number 1, which was the white area. Okay, so now I'm going to finish coloring number 1. I believe I didn't finish over here, so I'm going to... like I said in my last video, these paint markers are one of the best paint markers I've ever used. I like it because you don't have to shake it all the time. It flows nicely, and also I like the tip on it. You guys can see it's got a real pointed tip, and everything about it just goes down really smoothly. So I recommend these. Again, they're the Guan acrylic paint markers, and I got it from Amazon. That would be amazon.ca, as I'm from Canada, but I'm pretty sure that amazon.com has it. I'm excited to get this page done because in the last video I realized, or it might have been the video number 1, I realized that this is the cover page of this magazine, so I'm excited to get it finished. And also too, so I can move on to the next picture, right? I love birds and I love flowers, so like, why not? This is a good book, right? So I did shake the pen up off camera before I started, so it seems to be flowing very nicely. Okay. And what I like about the tips of these is you can get into the really tight areas, right, that are very, very thin, because there is a lot of, in this book, there's a lot of like tight areas to get into. Also too, with this these pens, you don't have to press very hard. Right now my cats Poppy and Freddy are resting in my bedroom and on the bed, and one's on the windowsill, getting a lying in the sun on the windowsill. So I went in there to put some laundry away earlier, and they were very, very cute in there. So yeah, I have a long weekend this weekend. I'm from Canada, like I said, and every province has their own day today. So I'm from BC, sorry, correction. Every province has a stat holiday on Monday, and it's for the province. So on Monday, for us, it's BC Day, so I don't work stat holidays. So yeah, so I'm happy to have 3 days off this weekend, get caught up on some stuff, and work on my diamond paintings. and my coloring, because I had such a busy week at work this past week that I was too tired to do any of that. So I did work on, I'm working on diamond painting wise, I'm working on Alpine Serenity by Chuck Pinson. So, sorry about that, I just got to put my phone away. So I'm almost halfway, just about halfway finished it. So I did work on it for a few hours this morning already. I may work on it again later today. So it's such a beautiful diamond painting, but it's pretty big. It's one of the biggest ones I'm doing to date. And I can't remember offhand what size it is. I only know it's a pretty big one. Okay. So also I wanted to let you guys know that I do go live on my channel. Sometimes I'll do a pop-up live, or sometimes I will do it with other people. So I hope that you guys can catch my live sometimes. Sometimes I'll be doing diamond painting, sometimes I'll be coloring. Because on my channel, even though it's called Have Coloring Books Will Travel, I do a lot of different crafts. Right now I'm also learning paper beads, how to make paper beads. That's also very fun. Yeah, the paper beads are really easy to make, and you don't really need much, what's the word I'm looking for? Much supplies, which is nice. I really enjoy all my hobbies, you know. It's nice to um, have something to do to clear my mind. So, especially after a long, stressful day at work. So, today is August 2nd of 2025, and I can't believe it just blows my mind that it's August already. I feel like we just started this year. Um, Time is going by way too quickly, and I feel like I haven't been able to accomplish much of what I want to do. I'm not a summer person. I do not like summer. So I'll be happy when September gets here, because then the weather will be a lot cooler. I love it that it's starting to get darker now in the morning and in the evening. So yeah, it's getting to be that time of year now. Whenever I go out in the heat, if I go out for too long, I feel really sick after, because I'm allergic to the sun. So it gives me a rash, and makes me sick actually. So, and I've been allergic to the sun since I was young. So I mean, I do go out in it, but I go out in the early morning, or late, like early evening, when it's a little bit cooler. Um, if I do have to get things, then yeah, that's what I do. So this book has newsprint pages in it, um, and actually these markers go down really nice on this newsprint. So I'm really enjoying coloring in this book. I'm looking forward to finishing this bird so that I can um, go on to the next bird. This is my first Mystery Colors um, magazine that I've colored in. I have seen other ones in the past that I kind of liked, but um, this one I really, really liked. So I decided to buy this one. Alright, now, do I see any more ones? Sorry. You guys can't see it that good. I don't know why. Lately, my camera's been acting up, so I apologize. As long as you guys can see what I'm coloring, that's all that matters. Okay, I don't see any more number ones. So I will leave the white to the side, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. I needed to step away for a second, and but I'm back now. I want to get through this video before my cats want to come up here. They always want to be with me when I'm doing my coloring or I'm on my computer. So, but anyways, let's go on to the next color here. So I'm going to do number 3, which is kind of like a medium gray or a dark gray, and I might use this one. So I like to, yep, that's pretty close. That's a pretty good pick, eh? So I picked number 679. I don't know if you guys could see it from the Guana. Okay, and wait, what is it? 679. Okay, so on the top of this box, it has like a swatch card. So every time I pick out a color, I put it on the swatch card on top here. So right now, I'm just looking for the numbers. So just give me 1 second. There's a lot of numbers on here because there's 100 and I think it's 165, 168 colors. Okay, 679. And they're not all in numerical order. So, oh, I found it. Perfect. Okay, so working on number 3. And I do turn my book when I'm coloring, just because I find it easier. I hope that you guys are having a lovely day so far. Today is Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in the Vancouver area. We've had a heat wave for a bit. Definitely not as hot as some places down in the US there. But we haven't had any rain for over a month now. So we're starting to get to the point where a lot of the plants and everything are getting very dry. So we're starting to get forest fires. So, and every year the forest fires seem to get worse. I have been checking the schedule for next week. It keeps saying like we're going to get rain a couple days, but it keeps changing when we're going to have the rain. Actually, honestly, right now we really need rain. So, you know what I was thinking, guys? I was thinking of buying a paint by number and using these markers instead of the paint that comes with it, because sometimes I find it really difficult with the paintbrushes that they give me, and I have bought some other paintbrushes as well to get into the really small areas, whereas when I use these markers, these acrylic markers, I can get into really tiny places, right? So that might be something I get into in the future. So this area, I think I colored part of the 3 white, so I just went over it. And if it doesn't look good, then oh well. That's the joy of coloring. It doesn't always. And when I color, okay, I do know how to blend and everything, and I can make my pages really fancy, but a lot of times because of my mental health and everything, I just want to color. I don't want to be fancy. I do a lot of marker coloring now. There are a couple of books that I like to use pencils in. I have Prismacolor pencils, and I have Castle Art pencils. Sorry guys, my phone is ringing. But yeah, so I do, like I said, I do mostly mostly marker coloring. And I use paints a lot too in my pages. Especially for the backgrounds, I use acrylic paint. But now that I have these markers, I don't have to use the acrylic paint and paint pen. But you know, it is nice once in a while just picking up a paintbrush and just coloring a background. I haven't tried using these markers with like adding sparkle paint or anything over it. I mean, I do want to attempt to do that at some point. But again, these days I've been struggling a bit with my mental health, so sometimes it just takes a lot of energy to do things, right? But anyways, I like how this bird's coming along. I hope that you guys all have something wonderful and fun planned today. Today is just going to be a stay-at-home day for me. I am do some chores around here. I want to vacuum, and I just working on my second load of laundry now. I was up early this morning because I couldn't sleep, so I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning. However, I only stayed up for like an hour, and then I went back to bed. And then my cat Freddie was whining and meowing, wanting me to wake up at like 3:30, but I kind of ignored him and finally got out of bed around 4 this morning. So, but I'm an early bird because I do get up early every day to go to work. So, because I work at 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm just used to getting up early in it. Wow, this is starting to look really nice with the brown added onto it, eh? I'm liking it so far. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. I like this added touch of the brown. It makes it look really really nice. I may have to buy another pack of these markers. Oh, I see a one that I missed. And that's why it's good to keep your markers that you've used like to the side in case you run into something where you need it again. Because I used to do that. Like I used to just put my markers away after I used it, but then I'm like, there was a few times where I forgot what color, like I needed it again, and I forgot what color I was using. So now I just keep them to the side. These colors don't have color names, but I'm pretty sure if I went to the Guana website or emailed the people that might sold me this on Amazon, they might have a color name list for all these colors. Um, I just haven't had the chance. But I like it that they're all numbered. I really like that. Okay, and I do have a magnifying glass because sometimes it's hard to see the numbers, especially at my light in my room that I'm working in isn't very bright. So that's something I want to do. It might not happen this year, but hopefully next year is to get a new light for in here. Yeah, this gray is more of a like a gray brown. Oh no, that was supposed to be white. Oh no. Okay, let that dry, and then I'll cover it over with white. Hopefully that works. I meant to color this spot, and then I went to go color the spot that was supposed to be white. Because I don't know if you guys can see the numbers there, but right here is all white. It's supposed to be all white. So, alrighty. Let's see now. How about number 5? Yes, let's do some greens here. Number 5. Okay, hang on. Let me see what kind of green I want to use. I try as much as possible to match it to the color that's here, but sometimes it's not. That's a little bit too light. Okay, so I need to go one shade darker, which might be this one. This one might be too dark though. Okay, I'll use that one. That one's pretty good. I'm going to shake it up though, because I always try to shake it when I get started. And then I have to check to see if I put it on my swatch thing over here. I do not see it, so I have to look for the number. Oh, that's actually very easy to see right by the other greens. Okay, one thing about these is they dry really quickly, so I'm going to take care of that white. It's up here right now. Oh yeah, I covered it. Very good. I may have to go over it again. For me, normally I don't like seeing the numbers, but, I mean, I could go over it again, with the colors, but I'll just leave it the way it is. And I spotted a number 3 around here. I just looked at it right here. Okay, and I see a number, but I'm not sure if it's a 1. It is a 1, okay. Because sometimes the 1 and the 7 look identical. Oh, actually, it continued from here. I hope the volume is okay on the recording, you guys. Sorry if you have to turn up the volume. I want to buy a new camera again next year. I mean, this one I have is okay for now. It's better than using my phone. Okay, but I see that I missed a 2 here, which is a light gray, so I think it was this one I used. Yeah, 686. Pretty sure. So I'm going to cover that one in. And I just got some brown right here. Or some gray. Again, like I said, that's what I like about these paint pens, is that you can cover up your mistakes very easily. Okay. So I'm working on number 5. And I like how this book has these sections, like, not like one big section to color all at once. You can just do little sections at a time. I really like that. Because sometimes it's so, like, I have some color by number books that it's like this section is so big. And it's just like, you color and color and color and color and color. So I like it that they split it up. By the way, I got this cheap magnifying glass in Canada. Our prices at the Dollar Tree are $1.75. So I got this for $1.75 at the Dollar Tree Canada. It works for now, but eventually I'm going to have to get a bigger one. Okay, I got to be careful because this is wet. Okay. So if you guys notice that I haven't been shaking it, because like I said, these are very good markers where you don't have to shake them all the time. And it coats really well. Oh, cat hair. Mm. Um, Last week I think it was, I put out a video of a new coloring book that I found. So be sure to check it out. I did it a couple days ago. I happened to be in my local grocery store and I saw it, and it's actually really cute. It's like a coloring storybook and it's got mice in it. Kind of reminds me of coloring Matchstick Mouse. I love coloring Matchstick Mouse, and in fact right before this I was coloring a Matchstick Mouse page. I love the Matchstick Mouse because the pictures are really small, so you can get one done really quickly. I like these markers, etc., that come in these boxes because it's like really easy to take with you if you want to go to the coffee shop or if you want to go to the library. If you're traveling, you can take it with you. I didn't like the look of that number 1. Okay. I think that's all the 5s that I can see. Okay, next color. Oh, I see a 5. It's always more difficult when you first start a page to see the numbers, but as you start doing the numbers, coloring in the numbers, then it's like a lot easier to see. It's pretty convenient that this is kind of like a browny gray here because this color is actually brown. And I did use a brown before. I think it might be this one. $6.98. There's ink in here. Okay, I think I just gotta stay on this one for a bit. Starting to come down. Sorry about the banging, you guys. I just gotta... Okay, so I'll have to use another brown temporarily. Because that one is not... No, that's more number 14. Coming out at the moment, I just gotta tip it upside down. No, too light. Okay, 776. That's what I'm going to use for number 15. So let me just make sure I put it on the... Okay, I already did. So number 15 is brown, which I believe is the same color that I used down here. If not, oh well, the bird's going to be a little bit of a different color. Because this looks like this is the only brown. Sometimes when you lay it down at first, it doesn't show the true color until it's dry. So just be aware of that. Like here, when I put these down, it looked kind of brown, but actually it's a dark gray. Oh wow, this is becoming really cute, this bird. Let me just check something. Oh, it does go around his eye, okay. That's what I thought. But I just wanted to double check like the actual picture on the front. Because this is like number 15 here. And I wasn't sure if there was a line there to connect it. But actually his eye is brown around here. So that's good. Sorry if I go quiet, I'm just concentrating. That's unusual that that one didn't have the paint flowing down. Because it says to place it horizontally, so that's what I've been doing. And that's the first marker that last one that I had to kind of put to the side and put upside down. The first one that didn't really flow out properly right now. It's kind of dry. Okay. So I do see 7, which is yellow, so I'm not quite sure which yellow I used. It might be 603. So I'm going to, well, it's pretty close. Just go back to, yeah, it's pretty close. To fill in some of these 7s. I saw another 7. Usually a lot of times, usually a lot of times I can tell, I'm good at matching what color I used, so I don't, write it down. The only time I do write it down is when, see a 2 here, is when, I'm using pencil. Because pencil's different, right? It's hard to, for me anyways, it's different, for me it's harder to tell about with pencils sometimes. Oh, the ink is starting to flow down again. Come on, go down into the pen. Go down into the pen. Can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see. So earlier when I tried to use this, even though I do store it horizontally, this one didn't have any of the paint in here. So it caused this to be dry. So right now I'm standing it up this way and shaking it and banging it a few times just to get the paint to come down. So hopefully that helps. Alright. So 17 is another green, but it's more of a darker green. So maybe this one. Is that going to match this green right here? Pretty close. Sorry, I don't really see, unless this one might work. This is the one. This is number 634. Okay, so now I'm going to do number 17. We're starting to get down to the end here. Oh, yeah, I probably should show you guys. So, at the front of the book here, it shows you the color key of the different colors you can use. The colors that they recommend. I love greens and blues. I love oceans and like fishes and scenery, stuff like that. That's my favorite stuff to color and to diamond paint. So it's very calming for me. So whenever I work with a blue or a green, it makes me happy, it makes me smile. Oh wow, I'm getting very excited because this page is almost finished. And I'm loving how it's turning out. And I love the sound that, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but because it's on newsprint, you can hear it making sounds on the paper. I love that. It's like when you do diamond painting and you hear the pop sound when you place the drill. That's always fun to hear. Okay, I'm just gonna color in these ones here again, because they don't look like they're covered very well. Ah, there you go. Did you guys see what happened now? So it was all dried up, and I just put it vertically, and now the color's back again. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just trying to get a lot of the... Okay, so I'm just going to let that stay vertical for a little bit longer now. So in here's number 20, which is a dark blue, it looks like. So it looks like I only have 14 and 17 and 20 left to color. So I hope you guys will stick with me until the end, because this is not going to take me much longer now. We're already at 47 minutes, so it'll definitely be over an hour. So this is part 3 of my work in progress coloring this page. Oh, sorry, I lied. There's also a light blue down here, which is up here, which I forgot to... I did not realize that that was light blue. I just gotta find 882. Okay. That's pretty close. You know, it's funny, I was staring at this page earlier. You know how sometimes when you're looking at something for too long and you don't see it anymore? Well, I was looking at this page wondering what's wrong down here, like on this section. And I go, it doesn't look right. And now I found out why. Because I didn't color this part in blue. Okay. Let's see how this pen is doing. Okay, and I see I missed a 13 here, so 720 maybe? 725. I think is this one. Always remember to shake them at first. Okay, there we go. Okay, now number 14 is kind of like a lighter brown, and I did have one on hand a bit ago, which might work for this one. Yep. So number 14 is 639. Just going to check to make sure that I haven't filled it in here. And I have. Okay. So right now I'm working on number 14. And I love using these acrylic paint markers because it actually looks like, when it's finished, it looks like a painting. So I'm happy to use these in this book. Okay, so no 14s here. Yeah, it's getting a bit difficult now to see the numbers because it's so colored in. That's why I gotta use my magnifying glass. Okay. Before I get on to number 20, I'm going to do a few more of these whites up here because it doesn't look like I colored it that well. Because number 20 is the last one I got to color. Okay, number 20 is like a navy blue-ish. Maybe more of a purple. Let me see. Maybe a bluey purple like this color. Nope, not that color. So I think I'm going to use this one. This is number 673. 673. Sorry, I'm looking for it on the swatch sheet here. Might just take me a minute, so give me a minute, you guys. Oh, it's way down at the end down here. Okay, so I'm going to use this color for the 20. Because I looked at the front cover and it's like kind of a purpley blue, but I don't really see a color, a purpley blue that I like. So I'm just going to do this one. Wow, the blue really adds a nice touch. Okay, oh, and I forgot a 20 down here. Okay, well, that looks like that's it, guys. The page is finally complete. I'm just going to look over it again real quick and maybe just do a few little touches. The white is difficult when it's kind of a gray, like a gray newsprint. So, just gonna. Okay, well, I'm happy with how this page turned out. So with that, I'm going to end the video. We're just over an hour and 5 minutes. So I want to thank you guys for joining me while I colored this page. And this is part 3. I really had a great time coloring it. So I want to say thank you to everybody for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everybody. Love and hugs to all. See you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.